Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? Hope everybody is okay. Well, today a new chapter about the new financial things. I'll speak today mainly about the personal finance. Is very important subject surrounding in our daily life, in our every people's life involved in personal finance. So I will speak about today personal finance in details because is very important. And in this personal finance, thousands of books, ideas, study, gurus, and motivator. I remember long time ago. I think it was in 1996, 97, 98, 99. There was in BBC, there was a person who was named Mr. Motivator. And he was talking about all personal finance and everything. This personal finance, a lot of books and this thing. One of the guy called, his name is, his book name is Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Kawasaki. Now he himself is making millions with the Onyx signal or single Indian guy in I think live in America in California, and they are doing all videos and all marketing and all funnel. And about this personal finance, a lot of bloggers and YouTubers, everybody is in personal finance because it is the heart of the economy. You know, small things. It's not like a hedge fund and this kaya like the alternative or $1 billion thing. It's people's daily small problems to solve. Suppose example is credit card problem. So it is a problem about this thing because a maximum people, or you can say majority people, or you say everybody has a credit card. And this credit card is so, how I can say, when they give you the credit card, they will say, oh, you take it 2 months, 3 months free, or sometimes they give the people's money. That is look like the Indian proverb that you buy it now and all types of good things and money will pay by your grandson, granddaughter. It's true like that. Because when you take a credit card, it's never end because you have to pay the interest, and interest is so high, the interest they call it APR. So they monthly compound interest. Suppose £5 per month interest, and then £5 top of another interest. The next month is another interest. I think in this about this compound interest, I think Einstein said that is this the one of the mathematics compound interest is the root of all these maths, and many of the compound interest, many of the people say that it is the root of evil, you know, and this credit card number formula is called compound interest. So how you know that which credit card is bad or which credit card is good. Well, credit card, different type of credit card. Some credit card, they don't pay in advance or not in, like American Express. I think that if you expense your own money and within 1 month you pay it, then there is no interest. They calculate it like that. But some of the credit card for advance credit card. Shall I mention the name? I don't think so. If I mention the name, many credit card of that company in your pocket. It is terrific. It is horrific, their interest. It's sometimes 34, 35%. But when they show in their, the terms condition is like 11, 12%. But it is actually in the compound interest is coming yearly about 34, 35% of the interest. So it is terrible. So whoever have this credit card, try to reduce payout the credit card because is grave, is like a grave your financial ability or strength. Try to less credit card and try to less buying on credit card, or the another is called installment buying and they give you the credit card. So what I am saying, so I am talking about the credit card matter. Now about this credit card is so much, everybody wants a credit card, everybody, and this credit card is making us the most terrific time in our life. So minimize this credit card debt, and also about the debt, how much you debt. If you have debt and how long you never finish ending your debt. Some are, they ask you just pay interest or little money, or even sometimes they will say, okay, if you cannot pay, can you do it an arrangement? Or they call this IBA. So this is these things in a voluntary arrangement. So like those things, and sometimes they ask you so terrible that when you just 1 month, if you don't pay the credit card bill or payment, you can see calls started coming, then phone started coming, then nowadays automatic, the mailing, they have a data of the mail and maybe they have a software of the mail. Every week you can see, the mail coming in your door and is like a red letter, open. And then after few days started solicitor threatening. Oh, that is, these things is more horrific that this you will pay, otherwise you will go to the court and we will charge you another £450 for our court fees, legal fees, and our solicitor fees and all those things, and if you don't pay, then we'll go to bankrupt you, and then we'll send you, if we get the court judgment, then we will get you our, what is called, bailiff come your door, and then the muscle man, big bailiff started coming, knocking your door, and even I saw some video on YouTube, the real bailiffs, the horrific, they even come out the window, they come by the window, they bring the ladder and they try to come in the window, or they try to come if somebody is the door open, they get in. So this is the, or sometimes they bring the police because they got the court order. So this is this, you look how from where? simple things start. They give you money. Suppose they say, like this, like this, like this. Suppose they say, oh, my friend, take my card and credit card and buy whatever, Christmas and this Father Day, Mother Day, all this celebration you buy. Don't worry. So someone buy and then could not pay in time or could not pay all this installment. Then started the letter coming. Oh, letter coming, then coming calling. Oh, then coming threatening type of debt management company or some of these things. They have there some expert type of talking and then it looks like a dead body is taking the blood. The person cannot pay, but they are pushing. And then still after further, they started to their appointed solicitor lawyer letter. Oh, and then started court, and they get the court order, and then their muscle man and their belief and all types of horrible things. So simple money and with the belief, simple money and with the big muscle man and also bankrupt and even the fight. I saw many of the video about even the fighting by the bailiff and the person who take the money. So I will advise, or I think my friend is better reduce the credit card debt. This is very important, and whatever your income or expenses, try to fast preference to pay the credit card debt. Now, coming to the how you save the money in a banking, they are another. You put in your own money, and if anything happen, or if your bill is not got time, or direct debit is any problem, then they used to charge 30 pounds, 40 pounds. If they want you, they didn't give the money to these clients, these what is called creditor, and then the top of that, bank charges a huge penalty, 30 to 50 pounds for a 110 pound bill return or the direct debit return, and they charge bank to the 30 to 50 pounds. This is happening, and this is not one. Again pounds, again 30, again pounds, again 30, and this is the story. Many court cases go and daily news. So be careful. Again, handling with your bankers. Bankers is not your friend. Bankers, they also one kind of your position, because they are business people. They want your money to take and they use your money to another places. But if you do a little mistake, then you will be trouble. So very careful of course with the dealing with the banks, and you check your how many direct debit coming, or what is the date, and if you have fund is available. If not, then you speak to your bank manager that this is the happen. Can you cancel it, or can I cancel it? Then at least they will not charge 30, 40 pounds for they are refusing to money. They refuse and they charge you. And nowadays, I will suggest that some of the internet banks now arrive. or you can say online bank, and you can see any second how much you have a fund, what is your expenses, and what is your next 3 4 days before your direct debit coming, or if you have any bill pending, all this in your mobile, all this in your mobile, this all this you can see like that in your mobile, so in that case, what is happening? It would be much better that you can manage, or you can how I can say, you can control your all these outstanding or expenses or direct debit, many things. Then you come with the your expenses. Some of the expenses called necessary or called very important. The expenses like rent. You have to pay rent. If you don't pay rent, then the landlord, after 2 months, if the rent is piling, then will go to the court, and this court means serious. They have to pay the landlord solicitor money, and also if it is coming the eviction letter, then there is a problem. It's serious problem. So rent is very important. Then there is important also the council tax. If you don't pay the council tax in time, then you are in serious trouble. Then you have to be your utility, like this electricity. It is very important. Electricity bill, water bill, then your what is called gas bill. This kind of bill is very important, and this kind of bill is very necessary that you have to pay. If you don't pay, then you will be serious problem, maybe your line cut, electricity cut, or you may be evicted from the house. And then you come, of course, your expenses about the food is very important, and you have to budget that how much food you can manage. And then you have a traveling expenses. If you have a car, then you have to pay your petrol, and also car maintenance and car tax and everything, motor tax and everything. And also if you have a train, then you have to be calculate how much your monthly all the travel expenses, and then you have, if you have a children, then you have to plan your children education, their clothes, their food. So you make a list. Nowadays every Excel there is a income expenses free. You can find out your this income statement or expenses, and you can write down how much you can get and how much your expenses in a priority basis, that which expenses must, it is in the top. So like that you have to be this, and many accountants now they gave also the free the form, or you can download from the Google, and you write down all your expenses, that these taxes, these expenses I must pay, otherwise I will be troubled in the next month. So this is very important, this is the things. And now another thing, so why you take this any loan from these people, or why is loan is important, and if you take the loan, how you pay this money. It's not just to, take his money, take it this money, take it this loan, take this loan, buy big fridge, buy big furniture and these things on credit or loan. Then you have to pay, and you have to be always in a stress. Suppose if you want to buy a big car on installment basis, then you have to pay in this car If you don't pay 1 month, the next month the car will be taken up. So you think about if you can pay this car monthly, or you want to buy a second-hand car. A second-hand car you can find 2,000-3,000 pounds. But same if you buy a 20,000-30,000 pound a car on installment basis, so you have to be paying, and same way there is another problem of that car, it is devaluation or depreciation. So this is not your asset in a, it is a depreciation or losing. Suppose if you buy a 30,000 car on a 5-year installment, then you pay, use money, and after 2 years, 3 years, if it is a 30,000 car, you can sell it 10,000 pounds. So the other way you lost 20,000, and in this 30,000 car on installment of the interest, when they calculated, they put a huge interest. So there is a two-way you lose. So this is same way if you buy any big furniture or big fridge, it looks like they giving you a credit, you pay monthly, but after all this year, 3, 4 years, 5 years, if you total it, then you can see how much you pay. Is sometimes a double, triple times of the origin price you are paying. So it is a madness. So yeah, I will all I can say that think about that how much end of the all loan and all this installment buying or part buying, how much you are paying in total, you know. Now I am coming, it is a long subject. I think I will speak the another day about, because I am a mortgage broker, so I have to speak about it long about whether you want to buy a property or you are living in the property as a tenant, and how much you will be benefit. That is a very, very important topic. And that is very serious calculation about in America nowadays. Many they don't want to buy. They live in a frugal life. They whose they take a rent few months, then they go to another country. They're like a B&B hotel. So they don't buy a property because they find out the calculation that if I buy a millions pound property, so it is not coming any return immediate, and sometimes when they go out, the property is empty, all those things, and also the appreciation of the property. Sometimes property price is going depreciation, or the property like 2008 property market crash. You know, so these things I will explain my another video that is a very details. I have to speak about that, how you will benefit if you buy a property and living there, or you want to buy a property, or you want to take a property and renting the property and live there. This is also I will speak. Then about the retired. That is a very big subject. And that subject many people study about this thing called SIFA, retirement advice, or all kind of ISA and all kind of retirement investment and all those things. That is also I will make a separate video that is this thing. Then coming the insurance about these things, and this insurance is many involved, and it is very important. Some insurance is like a property insurance, home insurance, car insurance, building insurance, and of course that is another thing is called life insurance. That is a more detailed, and then there is a what is called sickness the insurance or job loss, something happened, then there is a insurance. So insurance is so many types and so much important for our life, and it is under the personal finance, and I will speak all the details about the nitty-gritty about the insurance and how someone can benefit from the insurance and why the insurance is very important. Also, then I have to be, that is a long subject about the taxes, about the income taxes, inheritance taxes, and also property taxes, or various corporate taxes, corporation taxes, and what is your tax allowance and how you benefit in a joint family or how you a single person. So all these things, this is like a tax accountant, and I will explain and I will make a separate video about these things. And also I will speak about the survival of the finance, that how you survive if any emergency, suddenly you lost the job and next month your income is stopped or salary is not coming, situation maybe lost the job. Then what happened in this crisis management, or what to do, or what you plan? One has to take this plan long time ago, that these things happen, because we are a human being, we are living in a society, anything can happen, emergency, and on that emergency, how and how we cope this situation and how to manage these things, you know. So we have to be things, and on that we have to be I'm not saying that we will be a master of finance or master of personal finance, but we have to learn about the basic financial literacy and basic all this knowledge and information A to Z. So someone life is much easier because it is the part and parcel of our life. And then it is this question about the budgeting. How the budget you make this thing, how the government national budget affect our life, and also in our family budget also, how if it is changing in the environment of the national or international economic situation, then how affect our own financial situations, and what happened now and what happened after 5 years or 10 years, how much money or value is down or increase, we have to be calculate, or we have to be think about this thing that is related to the inflation and deflation, and also interest rate. Because sometimes what I am buying now, suppose 10,000 pound, that things I cannot buy after 10 years. So that means my value of the money go down or half. Suppose I have a 10,000 pound, I buy this thing, but after 10 years, this buy, I need 20,000 pounds. So that means my money's value down, and that is I will speak about in details another video. So many video, and then this about we have to discuss a lot about the savings. How can I save? Where we can save? Where we can bet? How much money we save? And what is the best savings? And what is the most secure saving or investment? What we do? I will discuss about those things. But I request you to subscribe my video, share my video, like my video, because I'm making a series of video like this simple talking video. I'm not like a big YouTuber all charting and all those making. I'm just making a simple thing, simple we're talking, and is it simple way solution. So my friend, if you kindly like and share and subscribe and tell your friend to subscribe my video, it much appreciated, and I will be more encouraging, and I will make more video about the finance, personal finance, forex, and these all financial matters, either in business, on person, or national, or and YouTubing and blogging, and of course the encouraging. So I will request you, please, you subscribe and share, and thank you, and stay safe, everybody, stay safe.